Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something fundamental to your success, becoming the person you envision yourself to be. It all begins with one simple but powerful principle: act like the person you want to become. Now, it's easy to say that you want to be successful, you want to be wealthy, you want to be healthy, or you want to be healthy, or you want to be a leader. But success doesn't just happen. It's not something you hope for or wish upon. It's something you build. And to build it, you have to start acting as if you've already arrived. You see, the world doesn't reward who you are right now, it rewards the person you are becoming. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, don't wait until you're running a multi-million-dollar business to start thinking and acting like an entrepreneur. Start today. Start now. Adopt the mindset, the habits, and the actions of the person you want to be. If you want to be a great communicator, don't wait until you've mastered it. Begin by speaking with confidence, being bold, and committing to growth in this area every single day. The actions you take today are shaping the person you'll become tomorrow. Understand this: you are not a victim of your current circumstances. You have the power to shape your future. You must be willing to act in alignment with the person you want to be, even if that means stepping outside your comfort zone and making difficult decisions. Start right where you are. Start small, start consistently, but most importantly, start acting like the person you want to become. If you want to be successful, act like someone who's already successful. It's that simple. The actions you take today are the ones that will define your future. So take intentional actions every single day toward who you want to become. If you want to be wealthy, start thinking like a wealthy person. If you want to be fit, act like someone who is fit. Your habits today are building the person you'll be tomorrow. If your habits align with your goals, you'll be well on your way to success. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. Start acting in the direction you want to go, and the details will begin to fall into place. It's not just about having big dreams, it's about becoming the person who can handle them. Act as if you've already reached your goals, and you'll grow into them. If you're not growing, you're dying. Invest in yourself, read, learn, practice, and develop the skills of the person you want to become. You will never outgrow your environment. Associate with people who reflect the person you want to become. Success doesn't happen by accident. You must make a conscious choice to act like the person you want to become every day. Where you are today is a reflection of the decisions you've made in the past. If you want a different future, start making different decisions today. Success is not a result of luck, it's the result of consistent actions. There's a common misconception that success comes to those who are simply lucky. That some people are born with a special gift or a stroke of good fortune that allows them to achieve great things. But the truth is, success is earned. It's earned through the decisions you make, the actions you take, and the consistency with which you pursue your goals. You see, luck may play a role in some instances, but it's not the foundation of lasting success. What truly matters is how you show up every single day. Success doesn't come to the person who waits for the perfect moment or who hopes for a breakthrough without taking action. It comes to the person who is willing to do the work, no matter how difficult, no matter how long it takes. It's about showing up when others won't, putting in the effort even when you don't feel like it, and staying the course when challenges arise. Most people give up too soon. They take a few steps toward their goal, maybe even see a little progress, and then they stop. But those who achieve great success don't stop. They understand that it's the small daily actions that accumulate over time that lead to the big results. They focus on what they can control and commit to making progress every day, even if it's just a little bit at a time. Success comes from building good habits and sticking to them, even when the results are not immediately apparent. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't happening as quickly as you want them to. But real progress takes time. It's like planting a seed: you water it, take care of it, and with time it grows into something much bigger. But it starts with consistent effort, even when the outcome is not immediately visible. The real secret to success is that it's the product of repeated actions. When you keep going, day after day, no matter the setbacks, you eventually create momentum. And when momentum is on your side, success becomes almost inevitable. But without that consistent effort, you'll remain stuck in the same place, wondering why things aren't working out. So don't wait for luck to find you. Take control of your actions and stay consistent with them. Success is not a random event. It's a byproduct of the discipline, focus, and persistence you demonstrate over time. It's the small things done consistently, the habit of action, that will propel you forward to the success you desire. Your current behavior is your future destiny. What you do today, right now, is shaping who you will be tomorrow. People often look at their circumstances and wish for something better, something different, but they fail to realize that their behavior, the small choices they make every day, is the key to changing their future. It's easy to think that success, wealth, or happiness will just happen one day, but the reality is that your destiny is being written in the present moment, with every action you take, every decision you make. Most people don't understand the power of their habits. They think that the big moments, the breakthroughs, or the lucky opportunities are what determine their future. But the truth is, it's the consistent daily actions that matter the most. The way you spend your time, how you manage your energy, the way you treat people, and the effort you put into your goals, these things all contribute to the person you will become. If you want a future filled with success, health, and happiness, you must start by changing your behavior today. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that your current situation is permanent, but it's not. The life you are living today is the result of past choices, and the life you'll live tomorrow will be shaped by the choices you make today. If you're unhappy with where you are, you have the power to change it. But you must change your behavior first. Small shifts in your daily routine, in the way you think, and in how you act can lead to massive changes in the future. You can't expect a different outcome if you keep doing the same things. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not taking responsibility for their actions. They blame external circumstances, other people, the economy, their upbringing for where they are in life. But the truth is, you are responsible for where you are right now. And if you're unhappy with that place, it's time to take responsibility for changing it. The actions you take today, no matter how small they seem, are setting the stage for your future. If you want to be healthier, start by taking better care of your body today. If you want to be wealthier, start by being more disciplined with your finances. If you want to be a leader, start taking responsibility for your actions and decisions now. The person you are becoming is determined by the behaviors you cultivate in your life. Every day you're either moving toward your goals or away from them. Every time you choose to be lazy, to procrastinate, or to settle for less than you deserve, you are reinforcing a future where those behaviors define you. On the other hand, when you choose discipline, focus, and action, you are laying the foundation for a future full of opportunities and growth. Your future is not some random event that will happen to you. It's a result of your daily habits, your mindset, and the decisions you make. If you want to change your future, it starts today. It starts with changing your behavior, with being intentional about the actions you take, and with realizing that the small things you do each day are ultimately shaping your destiny. You are the architect of your own future, and the blueprint is written through the choices you make right now. The key to achieving any goal is to act like the person who already has it. Many people struggle with their goals because they focus too much on the end result and not enough on the actions they need to take to get there. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the distance between where you are now and where you want to be. But here's the secret: success doesn't come by waiting for the perfect moment or hoping that things will somehow fall into place. It comes from acting in alignment with the person you want to become right now. Think about it: the person who has already achieved your goal, whether it's financial success, a healthy body, or personal growth, doesn't wait for the results to show up before acting. They act as if they've already arrived. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, don't wait for the business to be up and running. Start adopting the mindset, the behaviors, and the disciplines of an entrepreneur today. If you want to be in great shape, start making the decisions and taking the actions of someone who is already fit: exercise, eat well, get enough rest. Too many people get caught in the trap of thinking they have to wait for circumstances to be just right before they start acting. They think they'll start working on their goals when they have more time, more money, or when things are less stressful. But the truth is, the successful person doesn't wait for the perfect circumstances, they create their own. They take action every day, regardless of the situation. And it's through that action that they ultimately achieve what they set out to do. You see, you don't become the person you want to be by just dreaming about it. You don't become successful by waiting for the universe to deliver success to your doorstep. You become successful by taking consistent, focused actions that reflect the person you want to be. When you act as if you already have what you want, you are sending a message to the universe, to yourself, and to everyone around you that you are ready. You start to believe in your own potential, and your actions reflect that belief. When you act in alignment with your goals, you start attracting opportunities and people who can help you along the way. One of the most powerful things you can do is begin to embody the mindset and actions of the person who has already reached your goals. If you want to be a successful public speaker, act like one, practice, study, improve your skills, and speak as often as possible. If you want to be financially independent, start managing your money like someone who is already financially secure. Save, invest, and be disciplined in your spending. The key is that your actions must match your intentions. If you take the time to think about the habits and mindset of the person who has already achieved your goals, you'll begin to understand how they think, what they do, and how they behave. And then instead of waiting for your circumstances to change or for some magical moment when you finally feel ready, you start to act as if you are already that person. Over time, those actions will compound, and you will transform into the person who naturally achieves the goals you've set. It's not about being perfect. It's about consistency. It's about showing up every day as the person you want to become and making decisions that align with that vision. When you consistently act like the person who has already achieved your goal, the results will follow. It's a simple but powerful shift in mindset that can propel you forward. The key to achieving any goal is not to wait for success to come to you, but to act as though success is already yours, and in doing so, you will make it your reality. Habits shape character. The way you live your life on a daily basis is the ultimate determinant of the person you become. It's not the big decisions you make once in a while that define you, it's the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every day. The habits you form and the routines you follow are the building blocks of your character. They are the things that influence your decisions, your attitudes, and the way you interact with the world. If you want to be successful, it's not enough to simply dream about success or hope for it. You need to develop habits that align with success. Success is not a random occurrence, it's the result of a series of deliberate actions repeated over time. If you're not getting the results you want, it's not because the goal is too big or the timing is wrong. It's because your daily habits are not aligned with your desired outcome. You can't expect to be wealthy if you spend money recklessly, just as you can't expect to be healthy if you don't take care of your body. Habits are the invisible forces that shape your life. The things you do every day create a ripple effect that influences your future. Every time you make the decision to get up early, to read, to work on your goals, to show up with discipline, you're reinforcing the person you want to become. Likewise, every time you choose procrastination, laziness, or negative thinking, you're reinforcing a future where those habits define you. Habits are either building you up or tearing you down, and the results you get in life are a direct reflection of the habits you've cultivated. Character, at its core, is the sum of your habits. It's how you react in difficult situations, how you treat others, how you approach your work, and how you show up in the world. Your character is not a fixed trait, it's something you can change, but only if you are willing to change your habits. If you want to be a person of integrity, for example, you have to develop the habit of doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. If you want to be a person of influence, you have to develop the habit of building relationships, of listening, of showing up consistently, and adding value to others. The truth is, you don't rise to the occasion in life. You fall to the level of your habits. When things get tough, your habits are what will carry you through. You will revert to what you know and what you've practiced. That's why it's so important to consciously build positive habits that align with the kind of character you want to develop. Habits are the foundation of a successful and fulfilling life. They are what you rely on when motivation fades or when challenges arise. Over time, your habits compound. They build upon each other, and the results of your consistent actions are magnified. One small positive habit can lead to significant changes in your life, while one small negative habit can have the opposite effect. The beauty of habits is that they are controllable. If you don't like where you are in life, you have the power to change your habits and in turn, change your future. It's never too late to start building the habits that will shape your character and lead you toward the life you want. Your habits shape who you are, and who you are shapes the results you get in life. If you want to change the direction of your life, start by changing the small things. Start with your habits and watch as your character transforms and your future unfolds. Don't wait for perfection. Too many people get stuck in the trap of waiting for everything to be just right before they take action. They think they need the perfect plan, the perfect timing, or the perfect circumstances to begin. But the truth is, perfection is a myth. Waiting for everything to line up perfectly is a sure way to delay your progress, and in many cases, it will keep you from taking any action at all. If you wait for the ideal conditions to show up before you move forward, you'll be waiting forever. Life is messy. It's unpredictable. The perfect situation will never arrive, and if you keep waiting for it, you're simply wasting time. The reality is, action is the key. It doesn't matter if your plan is flawless or if you have every detail figured out. What matters is that you take the first step, even if it's imperfect. It's better to make progress, even in small steps, than to sit on the sidelines waiting for things to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out to start. In fact, most of the successful people you admire didn't have all the answers when they began. They took imperfect action, learned along the way, and adjusted course as needed. Perfection is often a disguise for fear, procrastination, and self-doubt. It's easier to tell yourself that you're waiting for the right moment than to face the discomfort of starting and risking failure. But the truth is, failure isn't the end, it's part of the process. Every failure teaches you something valuable that will help you improve and get closer to success. When you wait for perfection, you're telling yourself that you don't believe in your ability to figure things out. You're letting fear hold you back. But here's the thing, you will never know what you're capable of until you try. You'll never understand what works and what doesn't until you take action. The only way to learn and grow is to jump in, make mistakes, and adjust your approach along the way. Perfection is never the goal, progress is. Action builds momentum, and momentum is what creates success. When you take action, even if it's not perfect, you begin to build confidence. You start to see results, and those results will drive you to keep moving forward. The more you take imperfect action, the more you refine your skills, sharpen your focus, and build your knowledge. Perfection will always be out of reach, but progress, growth, and success are within your control. Don't wait for everything to be ideal. Don't wait for the right conditions, the right timing, or the perfect plan. Take action now, even if it's messy and imperfect. Start where you are with what you have and keep moving forward. The key to success is not waiting for perfection, it's taking consistent action, learning from your mistakes, and staying committed to your goals. Perfection will never come, but progress, growth, and achievement are always within your reach. You must grow into your goals. Far too many people set big goals but fail to realize that achieving them is not just about reaching an endpoint, it's about the transformation that happens along the way. Goals are not static. They are not just things you check off a list once you've accomplished them. Goals are invitations for you to evolve, for you to step into a new version of yourself. When you set a goal, you are essentially saying, this is the person I am becoming. You might not be there yet. And that's okay. What matters is that you're moving in that direction. Growth is the process of becoming the person who is capable of achieving that goal. If you set a goal to be financially independent, for example, you don't just wake up one day with wealth. You grow into that goal by developing the mindset, habits, and discipline of someone who is financially secure. If you want to be a great leader, you don't suddenly become one overnight. You grow into that goal by cultivating the qualities of a leader: confidence, communication, responsibility, and influence. This is the truth many people overlook. You must become the person who can handle the success you want. If your goals are big, your growth must be equally significant. You can't expect to jump straight into a new level of success without first expanding your capacity to handle it. That means working on your skills, your mindset, and your character. You need to develop the tools, the knowledge, and the strength to sustain the success you desire. You won't be able to handle your goals if you don't grow into them. Growth doesn't happen by accident. It happens through deliberate action, through stepping outside your comfort zone, and through learning and improving along the way. If you want to achieve something great, you must start by focusing on your own personal development. The person you are today may not be ready for the goals you've set, but the person you will become through your dedication and your willingness to grow will be more than capable. In fact, you'll often find that the achievement of your goals isn't just about the destination. The real reward comes from the person you become in the process of reaching that destination. It's about the lessons you learn, the strength you develop, and the wisdom you gain. The goal may be a house, a business, or a level of health, but the true value is in the person you transform into as you move toward that goal. So don't be discouraged if it seems like you're not ready to achieve everything you've set out to do. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. What matters is that you are committed to the process of growth. Every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to the person you need to become to handle your goals. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is filled with growth in knowledge, growth in character, growth in perseverance, and growth in ability. Remember, your goals are a reflection of the person you are becoming. The more you grow, the more capable you become of achieving those goals. Keep growing, keep learning, and keep evolving. Your future self, the one who has achieved everything you've set out to do, is waiting for you. But you have to grow into that person, and as you do, the success you desire will unfold in your life. Personal development is a must. If you want to live a successful, fulfilling life, you can't afford to ignore it. Far too many people think that success is about getting the right opportunities, having the right connections, or waiting for luck to come their way. But the truth is, success begins from within. It begins with who you are becoming, not just with what you're doing or what you have. Personal development is the key to unlocking your full potential. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, and you must take responsibility for that growth. If you're not actively working on yourself, you're essentially staying the same. And in a world that's constantly changing, staying stagnant is a dangerous position to be in. The people who rise to the top are the ones who continuously invest in themselves, who are committed to learning, growing, and improving. They understand that their current skills, mindset, and knowledge are not enough to get them where they want to go. They know they must develop new skills, expand their thinking, and grow their character to reach their goals. Personal development isn't a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey. It's not something you can put on hold while you wait for the right moment. The best time to begin developing yourself is now. The habits you form today, the lessons you learn, and the experiences you gain will shape your future. You are either growing or you're declining, and it's up to you to choose which direction you want to go. Without intentional personal development, you'll find yourself stuck in old patterns, limited by outdated thinking, and unable to achieve the greatness you're capable of. The process of personal development involves a variety of things. It involves building discipline, cultivating a growth mindset, learning new skills, and improving your emotional intelligence. It's about developing the ability to face challenges head-on, bounce back from setbacks, and continue moving forward no matter what. You must develop your own self-confidence, your own resilience, and your own strength. You need to be prepared to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. Every step forward in your personal development is a step closer to achieving your goals. Personal development also means looking inward and evaluating your beliefs, habits, and attitudes. What's holding you back? What limiting beliefs do you need to let go of? What actions do you need to take to move forward? It's about being honest with yourself and committing to the work of self-improvement, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. Change doesn't happen overnight, but the more you focus on personal development, the faster you'll see the transformation in your life. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. It pays the highest dividends because the return is not just financial, it's personal, emotional, and spiritual. As you grow, you'll find that the doors of opportunity open wider for you. You'll develop the skills, mindset, and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. Your potential is unlimited, but it's up to you to tap into it through personal development. Don't wait for someone else to push you forward. Take control of your growth. If you want to reach your goals, become the person who can achieve them. That person isn't found outside of you, they are created within you through consistent, intentional development. The effort you put into becoming better today will determine the life you live tomorrow. Personal development is not just a good idea, it's a necessity if you want to achieve lasting success and fulfillment. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you associate with have a profound impact on your life. They shape your thoughts, influence your decisions, and affect the way you see the world. If you want to grow, succeed, and become the person you're capable of being, you must carefully choose the company you keep. It's not just about who you like or who you've known the longest. It's about surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to be better. The right people will elevate you. They will encourage you to strive for more, to think bigger, and to set higher standards for yourself. They will hold you accountable when you get lazy, remind you of your potential when you doubt yourself, and celebrate your victories when you succeed. They will bring out the best in you, and they will help you see the possibilities when you can't yet see them yourself. On the other hand, the wrong people will drag you down. They will keep you in your comfort zone, affirm your mediocrity, and perpetuate your limiting beliefs. They won't encourage you to take risks or pursue your dreams. They'll tell you to be satisfied with what you have, to stop reaching for more. They may even criticize you when you try to improve or change because they are afraid of your growth. You must understand that the people around you play a crucial role in your success. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, and small thinking, it will be much harder for you to rise above that environment. The most successful people understand this principle, and they intentionally seek out relationships with people who inspire them. They surround themselves with mentors, peers, and colleagues who push them to learn, grow, and reach their potential. They understand that success is not just about individual effort, but about the collective energy and influence of those around them. If you want to succeed, you need people who share your values, who have a similar drive and ambition, and who will help you keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. It's important to remember that the right people don't just give you advice, they lead by example. They show you what's possible through their actions, and they set a standard that you can aspire to. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You want to be surrounded by people who know more than you, who have skills and experiences that challenge your own. This is how you grow. This is how you learn. This is how you rise. Of course, you don't need to cut everyone out of your life. You should still maintain relationships with people who are supportive and uplifting. But when it comes to your personal and professional growth, be intentional about who you spend the most time with. Choose relationships that add value to your life, not those that drain your energy or limit your potential. The people around you should encourage your dreams, push you to be better, and provide the inspiration and accountability you need to reach your goals. Surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. It accelerates your growth, expands your thinking, and provides you with the support and motivation you need to achieve greatness. Look for people who inspire you, challenge you, and believe in your potential as much as you do. And don't be afraid to distance yourself from those who hold you back. The people you surround yourself with will either lift you up or drag you down, and the choice is yours. Choose wisely. Take responsibility for your actions. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in your life is to fully embrace the responsibility for everything you do or don't do. Too often, people look to blame external circumstances, other people, or even luck for where they are in life. But the reality is, the true power to change your life lies in your ability to take full ownership of your actions, your decisions, and the results they produce. Until you take responsibility for your life, you will always be at the mercy of circumstances, waiting for someone else to change your situation for you. The truth is, you are where you are because of the choices you've made. Your current situation, whether good or bad, is a direct reflection of the decisions you've made up to this point. If you're not where you want to be, it's not because the world is against you, it's because of the choices you've made or failed to make. That's a tough pill to swallow for some, but once you accept it, you'll realize that you are in control. It's empowering. It means you have the ability to change the course of your life by making better decisions from this point forward. Taking responsibility is about owning both the good and the bad. If something goes well, take pride in it. Own it. Celebrate it. Recognize that the success came from your effort, your mindset, and your discipline. But if something goes wrong, don't point fingers. Don't make excuses. Instead, reflect on your role in it. Ask yourself, what could I have done differently, and how can I learn from this mistake? Taking responsibility means not just blaming yourself, but taking the opportunity to learn, grow, and move forward with more wisdom and strength. One of the biggest barriers to success is the unwillingness to take responsibility. It's easy to play the victim, to complain about the things that are out of your control. But complaining never leads to progress. When you blame other people, circumstances, or situations for your lack of success, you're giving away your power. You're saying that you don't have control over your own life. But when you take responsibility, you reclaim that power. You recognize that you have the ability to make changes and shape your own future. The moment you accept responsibility for your actions is the moment you take control of your destiny. Taking responsibility also means taking charge of your own personal growth. If you're not where you want to be in terms of your skills, knowledge, or mindset, stop waiting for someone to come and fix it for you. It's on you to put in the work to improve yourself. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity or the right timing. Make the decision to invest in yourself now and take full responsibility for your development. Read the books, take the courses, seek the mentors, and put in the practice. Your growth is in your hands, and only you can decide whether to take action or to remain stagnant. Responsibility also involves understanding that your future is shaped by the choices you make today. Every action, every decision, no matter how small, will impact your future. If you continue to make excuses, avoid taking action, or refuse to learn from your mistakes, your future will reflect that. But if you take responsibility for your actions, make conscious decisions, and continually work to improve yourself, you will create a future that aligns with your desires and potential. Taking responsibility is the foundation for everything. It's the mindset of high achievers. It's what separates those who succeed from those who fail. When you take responsibility for your actions, you are saying that you are in control. You are saying that your success is not dependent on anyone or anything outside of yourself. And when you truly understand that, you open up a world of possibilities. The only person who can change your life is you. And it all starts with taking full responsibility for your actions, your decisions, and your life's direction. Your life is the sum of your decisions. Everything you have or don't have, everything you are or aren't, can be traced back to the decisions you've made consciously or unconsciously. Life doesn't just happen to you, you make it happen. The choices you make every day, big or small, are the forces that shape your reality. Every decision you make creates a ripple effect that determines your path. The life you're living right now is a direct result of the decisions you've made in the past. And the life you will live tomorrow will be determined by the decisions you make today. The beauty of this truth is that it puts you in control. If you don't like where you are in life, you have the power to change it. But change doesn't come from wishful thinking or waiting for things to magically improve. It comes from making different decisions, better decisions, that align with the life you want to create. You can't change your past, but you can change your future by making more deliberate and intentional choices now. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that life is happening to you, that circumstances, other people, or external forces are in control of your destiny. But when you accept that your life is shaped by your decisions, you empower yourself to take control of your future. You realize that no matter where you are right now, you have the ability to create the life you want by changing the choices you make moving forward. You don't need anyone else to give you permission to change. You have the power to make decisions that can turn your life in a completely new direction. Too many people let their circumstances dictate their decisions. They wait for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right conditions before they make a move. But successful people understand that decisions shape opportunities, not the other way around. They take action in spite of challenges, setbacks, or uncertainty. They know that making the right decision, taking the right action, is what creates the opportunities, not waiting for the perfect moment to appear. The decision to take action, the decision to move forward, and the decision to improve are what set the successful apart from the unsuccessful. Decisions aren't just about the big, life-changing moments. They are about the small, everyday choices that accumulate over time. Do you decide to get up early and work towards your goals, or do you hit the snooze button and waste another day? Do you choose to read and learn something new, or do you spend hours watching TV or scrolling through social media? Do you decide to save and invest your money, or do you spend it recklessly? It's these small decisions made consistently that shape the quality of your life. One of the most important decisions you can make is the decision to take responsibility for your life. You can't blame others for where you are, and you can't expect things to change until you decide that you are the one who needs to change. You are the architect of your life. If you want more out of life, you must make the decision to pursue it with purpose, discipline, and commitment. You have the power to change the course of your life with each decision you make. As you make better decisions, you'll find that your life begins to reflect those choices. Your circumstances may not change overnight, but your mindset will shift, your actions will change, and gradually your results will begin to follow. The key is consistency. The more often you make decisions that are aligned with your goals, values, and aspirations, the more you'll see your life transform.